Assalamualaikum and very good morning to everyone. I am Nurul Darnia binti Faris from Foundation in Science in KPGUC. I hope you all having a great day. I will now deliver my speech. For my individual speech delivery, the topic that I have chosen is how to develop a good study life during pandemic. In the middle of this pandemic that we have been facing for 2 years, we've been through a lot. For students like me, we are all having same situation and difficulties to find a good study place as we all learning through online. There are many people who are trying their best and working hard to sustain and fulfill their responsibilities. Through this adventure journey, we've been experiencing so many pains, breakdowns, and struggles. This phase of our life contributes a lot for our growth as a person. So many things have changed during this pandemic. We as a student cannot have a real study life that we've been dreaming before. But being alive, especially in this kind of situation, is enough for us to be grateful. As we all having a difficult times, we as a student must always be disciplined and punctual to our studies. Even though we are not meeting face to face, but we must make sure that our responsibilities as a student is being fulfilled. It's important to form a good study life so that you don't fall behind when faced more challenging and time-consuming reading, subject materials, and exams. There are 5 study habits that can lead us to have a good study life. It's important to form a good study life so that you don't fall behind when you face more challenging or time-consuming readings, subject materials, and exams. There are 5 study habits that I can share with you so it can lead us to have a good study life. First one, find a place to study regularly. You have to find a spot at home that comfortable and inspired to dive into successful study session. The environment should be the best for you. It is whether a quiet place, having some light backgrounds, or having lively atmosphere. Second one is keep track of deadlines and important dates. This is to make sure that you've been doing good all the time and not having stress due to many assignments. Keeping track to what you have to study and start doing your work based on the deadline given by lecturers. Third, don't cram for your exams. Do not pressure yourself to read a tons of materials given. Just make sure you've been reading important things and remember it. Studies show that reviewing materials in small chunks of time over a longer span is more effective because slow and steady wins the games. Find a time to fit some studies so that you won't have stress on the night before the big exams. The fourth, doing study groups. This activity will fill in your time and will make your life much easier to learn the material if you can bounce the idea off of your classmates than studying alone. In this study group, you will remember things more easily because you have sharing your ideas with all your classmates. Last one is review notes after class. Usually we only taking the notes during the lecture, right? Do you take time to review it after class? If not, you better do it. It will help your memories and your brain will work it more effectively so that you can remember the important things that you have learned that day. In the end, it will also help your studies through online and save your times. There are many things that we can do to develop a good study life during this pandemic. No one can destroy our dreams when we are doing our best. If you have a burden, everyone also had it. So we need to accept who we are and try to improve our life to make it better. With all the difficulties that we've been through, one day we will make our family proud of us and pursue our own happiness. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.